If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? Tim here. Welcome back to, I was going to say the career mode then. It's not what this is. This is a road to glory. To be specific, this is now become my first owner Diogo Jota road to glory. So I had to try and put another spin on it. We talked about it in the last episode for those who missed it. I've decided that from now on I'm going to play, well, not going to play, but I'm going to focus on building a team that is strictly first owner. I don't care whether it's tradable or untradeable, but it is all going to be first owner. It's the only real way I can eliminate the... Is stigma the right word? FIFA points, basically. I've used FIFA points on this account, and I'm not shy about saying it. I had to, right? But because I want to do a road to glory, it feels a little bit stupid doing a road to glory with FIFA points where we don't really have any restrictions, but I'm not willing to spend the coins because I need them for other things. So rather than try and sort of split the coins here or there and how much do we have to spend and blah blah blah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take untradeable rewards a lot of the time, and not all the time, but a lot of the time, so we get double the chance. And we're going to build not just one team, but we're going to build maybe a couple of teams over the course of the year, and we are going to only play with first owner players. Now that's all you'll see on the account, however, and it's a little bit like, well, it's not really first owner only then, because you are playing with other players that you've gone out and bought on the account. And yes, I will, but that will mainly be in friendlies. So in rivals and the gameplay that you'll see, it will all be first owner stuff. Now in this team specifically that you've just seen before we went into the gameplay, this is Division Rivals, this is Division 3, and this was the game that got me promoted to Division... Wait, was it? Or was it the next game? Either way, either this game or the next game, we got promoted to Division 2. Tonight, before they lock for another week, I'm going to try and get into Division 1. It is going to be a slog, but I'm going to try. And of course, the team that you saw at the beginning is the team that I'm using. And they're all first owner, apart from Ramagnoli, who is not first owner. He cost me a couple of thousand coins. Now, I know I've just said, well, I'm doing first owner. I hadn't actually decided at this point. Well, I had done. I didn't deserve to win that game, by the way. I just kept hitting him on the counter. I couldn't get out from the back. Could not get out for the life of me. And when I did get out, I managed to score. Unfortunately, Diogo Jota did not do very well. I have come up with a system to allow Diogo Jota to be my striker now. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to have Anthony Martial on the left, Ronaldo on the right, and we'll have Diogo Jota as the striker. Although saying that, things may have changed slightly. Now this is the game, I believe. If this is a rivals game, which I think it is indeed. It's a co-op game. We're on our account though. And this is the game that sends me into Division 2. We're only there by 4 points, I think, or 5 points. So we're not comfortably in Division 2. We are 2 defeats away from being relegated right now. I haven't played since. I do have 1 game left. I'll assess it tonight and see what happens. Well, then again, I'm going to play to get Division 1 anyway, so no, I'm going to play regardless. We're currently in rank 1, but I think we're in a Division 5 reward set. I can't quite remember where I finished last week. I think we're in Division 5 for the reward set. Placement games happened. We came in. I didn't lose and stay in the division because I couldn't get out of it. I just didn't have time to play enough, I think. I can't remember what the situation was, but either way, we are about to get promoted here. Luke Moss says, I play 2 slow centre-backs, doesn't bother me this year. I think if you're decent defending this year, you can play with slower defenders. A lot of people will say, oh, pace is so important and you need fast defenders. I think the only people who say that are those who can't really defend. Now, I'm not great at defending, but I get by with Thiago Silva and sometimes Felipe next to him and a few other players who just don't have great pace. I defend fine. I won that game 3-0. He had a few shots. He got through. The other game where I played individually rather than co-op, yeah, I mean, it's 2 points then, not even 4, 2 points into Division 2. Because we're in co-op here, it doesn't show you getting promoted, but there we go, there's confirmation. We are 2 points in Division 2. I am 2 defeats away from being relegated. So it's going to be a little bit of a slog tonight to try and make up 200 points to try and get into Division 1. I want the 50k, and I want to be in Division 1 for the rewards for next week. Whether I can stay there permanently, I'm not sure. And whether it's worth staying there permanently, I don't know. But we sold Luis Suarez. This is kind of irrelevant to you guys, but at the same time, I'm going to show you everything that happens. I built some 2-player packs. I'm not going to be able to get away from, in the back of my mind, and you guys saying, well, yeah, it's first owner, and I know you're trying to make it into as much of a road to glory, like free road to glory as possible, and still give us the element of a road to glory, but at the same time, you've spent FIFA points on this account to get the coins to be able to build the packs in the first place. I'm fully aware of that. The club is stacked with whatever it's stacked with because I've opened packs with FIFA points. However, the players on show are first owner. The majority, in fact, I think all of the ones in the squad that we'll be using going forward, and you'll see that in just a second, well, at the end of the video, none of them come from FIFA points. They've all come from either the advanced SBCs, 2-player packs, or rewards. Good 2-player pack there, Arthur and Marcus Llorente. Arthur was actually a player that I thought I could use, but I did use him, and I'm not a fan. Steve, yeah, apparently I've said, quote from the last video, I'm playing with myself. You're going to hear that a lot, and I'm not shy about it. Play with myself regularly. I got Ben Yedder gold card from one of the reward packs from doing the Jota objective. I'd have to change my entire team to get him in because his stamina is troubling, says Evan. Stamina this year is a big problem for a lot of players. Marco Reus, for example, would be sensational if he had above 4 stamina. His stamina is shocking. I have completed the 100 assists in 100, or assist in 100 separate matches, I guess you could call it. But we get a 50k pack, which is decent. So we're going to open that right now, or in a second. We are going to claim something else, though, because I've just hit level 17, I think. And we are going to pick up the rare gold pack as well. So fingers crossed we get something decent from one of those. Crazy Drummer says, personally, I prefer this style of Road to Glory as it's something totally different. Keep it up. I do like the idea of it in the back of my mind. Like, you know, most people will spend some form of FIFA points on FIFA, believe it or not. Whether it's 13,000, 23,000, 417,000, or just 2,000 every now and again, or even a couple of hundred every now and again. Most people will put in a couple every now and again. If they see like a 100k pack installed, they're like, oh, go on, I'll just have one 100k pack or something like that. So, it's kind of, I guess it's relatable in a sense. And I have a goal in mind, and it's to get Diogo Jota to be the club legend, if you will. But along the way, we are going to try and play with as many players that I want to play with as possible. But also, I've tried to make it a little bit harder for myself now in using only first owner players, which might be a good idea, might be a bad idea. I'd like to hear your input on it, so feel free to let me know in the comments whether you think this first owner idea is a good idea, or should we just maybe scrap it, or maybe just allow ourselves to have no more than 2 bought players in the club. We packed Lucas there, which was very nice. That kind of pushed me then into selling a particular player that we've had in the club since the very beginning, and that was packed through FIFA points. And I've decided to sell him because Lucas, he'll replace him. I don't think he's going to be as good because I've used both, and I do prefer the one that we're about to sell, and his name is Gareth Bale. Sold him for 105,000 coins as well. I am a big fan of this guy this year. However, I wanted to sell at the peak because I have a feeling that after Weekend League, or even midway through Weekend League, Gareth Bale's price will drop down. He will become, he'll go back into packs. He's out of packs right now. He's come up by about 20, 30k, and he's out of packs. When he comes back into packs, I think he's going to fall back down again. So with my new found players, such as Lucas, and my thought process of only using first owner players, that's the team I've built. Now, in-game, it is going to be a 4-3-3, 4-3-2-1-esque kind of thing when I'm playing with myself. If I'm playing co-op, 4-1-2-2, it's just the way that it goes. But Diogo Jota is going to be the striker. Ronaldo will be right wing. Martial will be centre mid. because Lucas is now going to be the left mid. Gareth Bale would have been the left mid before. And if Lucas doesn't work out for me, because Lucas is right-footed, so swinging crosses in is going to be a little bit harder and a bit trickier with Lucas, because I'm either going to have to just use the weak foot or I'm going to have to cut back. But we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But every single player there is first owner. Not one of them was packed during the FIFA point pack opening at the beginning. Most of them have come from either SBCs, which is Jota is an objective, Silva's an SBC, Oblak came from advanced SBCs, Felipe came from advanced, Martial's a 2-player pack, Fred was rewards, I think, as well as Chilwell. We've just packed Lucas there and then, and of course on the bench, pre-order ones to watch pack was Hakimi, Mbappe is a loan, Lloris is FIFA points. He will get sold eventually. For right now, he's there to keep the team rating at 85. He won't see the light of day. I could replace him with Chiellini, who is actually pack pulled from non-FIFA points, I guess. But either way, you get the gist. I do have Gignac down there as well with the Hunter on him. He will come on at some point. And yeah, I'm going to try and half pay attention to maybe getting Gignac some goals and assists. Why Gignac? Because he follows me on Twitter, and you know, I feel like I owe it to him because he followed me first. I don't know why, but I appreciate everyone's comments in the last episode. What my question is today, though, is should we stick to first owner and only use first owner players when using Diogo Jota in rivals and champs? You're going to see a lot of champs. I will be playing champs this year. Even though I said I wasn't really willing to do it, apparently I'm not that bad at the game, so I'm going to try and see what we can do with this team. We'll see how we get on. But should we allow to maybe buy a couple of players, 1 player, 2, 3, 9, 10, whatever? Let me know how you think I should play it in the comments. Tomorrow's video is going to be rewards. I'm going to try and post more Road to Glory than I have been. I've been maybe doing 2 or 3 a week. I want to try and do it daily. If I can't, then I won't. But I want to try and do as many as possible. I miss doing it, so I'm going to try. I'm going to stop talking now. There are a few comments that I've left out and I'd like to talk about. So if there's not enough in today's video, if you will, I will answer them in tomorrow's. There's a few from people I'd like to address with regards to the game limit in Rivals and such. So when we're opening packs tomorrow, we'll go through it. But if you have enjoyed today's video, today's Road to Glory, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.